Good morning, everybody. It's Mark here in Baltimore doing DoorDash this morning. I'm going to start at 8:30 a.m. and stop at 9:30. I'm planning on just doing an hour because there is promotional pay. It's only $1 per order, but I've noticed that promotional pay makes a big difference. So last night, for example, I wanted to do a recording for Sunday Night Football. It was the Ravens game versus Steelers. And that game was at 8:30 p.m. on Sunday night. And I figured it would be busy because it was so cold. It's like 30 degrees outside and everybody's watching the game. So I was expecting there to be a lot of like pizza orders and fast food orders, wing orders, stuff like that for a football game. But it was actually totally opposite. I got a lot of shop and pay deliveries at grocery stores. So there was 2 at Y Supermarket, then 2 at Food Lion before I got any other food orders. For the 2 hours, so I was only active for an hour and a half, but for the 2 hours of total dash time, I made $52.78. That was including a $3 promotional pay, which is why I did it. $3 added to every order from DoorDash. And also, every order tipped like $2 or $3. So you can't beat that. I mean, what was that? $26 an hour for 2 hours is the best that I've done so far. So again, that was on a Sunday night, and that was with the $3 per order promotional pay. And I'm pretty sure if I would have done the pay by time, I would have made like $10 less. So I am keeping that in mind in the future, where if I think that I can just go from order to order quickly and knock out those orders without having to wait a long time at each destination, then I think it pays better with the promotional pay to just do individual orders instead of being paid by time. So I have not done a Monday morning before. This will be my first time. So let's see how it goes. Well, I turned on DoorDash and I turned on Grubhub. I finally got approved for Grubhub. It took a while. There was something with my vehicle registration that they needed to look into. It was just like a name change from a long time ago on the suffix of my name. But anyway, they got that straightened out and approved me for Grubhub. So for the first time this morning, I turned on Grubhub to see what the orders were like. And they were the same as DoorDash. They were pretty bad. So I rejected like 4 orders from DoorDash, and I rejected like 2 orders from Grubhub because they were all $1 per mile or less. Until finally I got this Wawa order, which is for $2 a mile. It's not much money, but I'll take it for the first order of the day. I didn't see, so you have a rack down there too?
Yep, I'm just getting everything together. Have a good one.
You too, thank you. Well, the bad news is that I only made like $7 in this half an hour. But the good news is I only drove about 3 miles. So let's drop this off and take a photo. Another thing I learned is to not leave it right in front of the door. So when they get the order, they can open the door without hitting the bag. So we take a photo to prove that the order was delivered. and we're all done. Hopefully we'll have some better luck this next half an hour. So $6.75 in the first half an hour. But like the first 6 orders I had to reject because they were going all the way to Pikesville, which is like another town that is 20 minutes away or more with traffic for $1 per mile or less. So we'll see what the next half an hour brings. So I got a small order from 7-Eleven. It's almost $2 a mile again, so I'm sticking with that. And orders are coming in. I rejected 2 more orders. One was pretty far away. It was tempting, but it was 11 miles and $17. But the problem is it was taking me all the way to downtown Baltimore, which is a completely different zone. And Baltimore City, like the way to go about delivering DoorDash in Baltimore City is definitely having a scooter or a moped. Having a car is so difficult because you have to try to find parking at the restaurant, and then you have to try to find parking when you deliver it half the time because the streets are so small and narrow, and it's really easy to get a ticket if you're parked illegally, and if you pay for parking every time that you pick up an order and drop off an order, you definitely won't make any money. So between the traffic lights and the parking, it's definitely having a scooter or a moped is the way to do Baltimore City. The downside to that is it is 32 degrees, and I can't imagine doing all the deliveries outside all day when it's 30 degrees. But I see guys doing it, guys and girls with their gloves and hats and thick coats on, and they're just zipping around knocking out orders. So I know people are doing it, and I know it's possible, but unfortunately I don't have a scooter, so I can't try it even if I wanted to. So let's go pick up this 7-Eleven order and knock it out. Like 5 items.
Yeah.
And is there a receipt? I'll just do that.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Thank you. So it looks like we're going to a nursing home and handing it to the customer. So hopefully should be easy to find. Whew. Good morning.
Morning.
Dropping off for Ayana? Mm-hmm.
Put it in there.
Oh, good. She responded to the text and said, yes, coming now.
Okay. Good.
Whew. So at least we made contact. That's good. I'll hang out until she gets here.
Yes, sir.
1163?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you. All right. So we are at $11.25 for the morning. We have about 10 minutes left in the shift, and that took a little bit of time because she wasn't at the front desk, but I called her and it went to voicemail, and then I texted her and she answered, so figured it out and all is good. So I'm $11.25 for the hour, which is pretty lame, but I guess the good thing is I've only driven about 5 miles, so I'm still at really a little bit above $2 per mile, which is good. But I've noticed a big difference between the morning and the evening shift. In the morning, it's definitely more difficult to get orders that are $2 or more. So my acceptance rate has taken a big hit. I think I'm down to like 40% again. Last night I didn't reject any orders. They were all good. So here we go. We got another one. This will be the last one of the day. It's a McDonald's order and about $2 a mile. If I can get close to $2 a mile, I'll take it. So let's do it. Well, we've arrived, and two things I've learned about McDonald's are, number one, they put the drink inside of the bag because they have a little cup holder in there, which is pretty cool. And number two, you have to order with using a code, not the customer's name. So this one will be 1535. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so that was a quick pickup. She basically had it ready when we got there. And this one is Leaps and Bounds Learning Center. We have to hand it to the customer and they'll give us a pin. Now I do need to stop right after this delivery, and the awesome thing is it'll end right near where my house. So I just go to settings, pause orders after delivery, and I'll be done right at 9:30 as planned. So let's knock this delivery out and head on with our day. Well, I've never been to Leaps and Bounds Learning Center, and it looks like there's a couple of different entrances, so I'm going to take a guess and hope for the right one. This is nice though, because the Dunkin' Donuts is right across the street, so I can pick up some breakfast for my wife and head right home. Do you know the code?
Yes, it's 8863.
Thanks so much.
Have a good one.
You too. All right, so it looks like we made $18 in 1 hour, and the mile ratio is good. So not a big pay today, but I'll take the mile ratio. So we only did like 7 or 8 miles for that $18. So I would say it's a successful morning. And the last delivery of the day is going to be a personal one. It's to my wife and daughter. They are both sick. The flu is going around like crazy, so be careful out there. Pretty much everybody I know is sick right now in the Baltimore, Maryland area. So I'm going to pick up some tea and pick up some munchkins and head home. I have work to do for my full-time job. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you on the next one.